The great city of Troy was falling. Consumed by Greek fire and vengeance, its final moments were a nightmare of slaughter.
Amidst the flames, the Trojan prince Aeneas, son of the goddess Venus, fought valiantly.
Flee, Aeneas. Carry forth Troy's penates. Found a new city across the sea.
Father, we must leave. The city is falling.
Go, my son. Let me die here with Troy. I will not be a burden.
Behold the sign. The gods command our escape. Let us go.
And so began the flight. Aeneas, embodying pietas, carried his father upon his shoulders.
But in the chaos, amidst the smoke and screams, Creusa fell behind. She was lost.
Reaching the rendezvous point, Aeneas realized with horror his wife was gone. Despair seized him.
Creusa! 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 Oh, where are you? Creusa!
Do not weep for me, husband. A great destiny awaits you in Hesperia. Go! Fulfill it!
Under Mount Ida, the survivors built a fleet. They were Trojans no more, but wanderers, seeking a new home promised by fate. They set sail, leaving behind the ashes of Troy, venturing onto the vast, unpredictable Mediterranean Sea.
But one goddess watched their progress with bitter hatred. Juno. She went to Aeolus, king of the winds. Bribing him with a beautiful nymph, she demanded he unleash his...
Aeolus struck the mountain. The winds roared forth. A hurricane tearing across the sea. Hold on to the mast! We're going under! Help me! Oh, fortunate those who die at Troy! But Neptune, Lord of the Sea. Audacious winds, by whose authority do you trouble the sky? Return to Aeolus, your prison awaits. There, make for the shore, men. We are safe now. At last, the promised harbor. Look, men, a city rising from the sands. We are now safe. We have faced worse.
I will tell you of this new city, Carthage, and its remarkable queen, Dido.
Dido, Venus explained, had fled Tyre after her brother murdered your husband. Guided by fate, she had founded this magnificent city.
You are not hated by the heavens.
Then, she shrouded Aeneas and his faithful friend Anchises in a thick mist, rendering them invisible as they approached the city.
Aeneas marveled at the bustling city, the industry of its people, the grandeur of its structure.
He reached a great temple dedicated to Juno, and there, depicted in stunning detail upon its doors, he saw the Trojan War.
Even here, our sorrows are known. There is pity for mortal suffering even in this distant land.
Just then, Queen Dido arrived, beautiful and majestic.
And Aeneas watched, astonished, as his own missing comrades, survivors from the storm.
Our ships are shattered, Queen. We beg your aid.
Fear not. You may repair your fleet here, or find a new home in Carthage.
At that moment, the mist dissolved. Aeneas stood revealed, his form made even more...
We thank you profusely for your generosity to my men. I am Aeneas the Trojan, whom you seek.
Helco, welcome.
To your survival, brave Trojans. Welcome to our halls.
To the generosity of the Queen.
But Venus still feared Juno's treachery. She worried Dido's kindness might turn. She needed to secure Aeneas' safety.
You must disguise yourself as Ascanius, my son. Let your arrows ignite the flame of love in Dido's heart. Take the form of young Ascanius. And when the Queen embraces you at the feast, breathe into her your hidden fire. Poison her with love for Aeneas. Bind her heart to his.
So I alone was left to witness the suffering. We fled, Queen Dido. The poison of love takes hold.
The wooden horse stood silent beneath the moon. They believed it an offering, and the serpent.
Did they truly silence Laocoon before the gates closed?
And so, Aeneas began the full, sorrowful tale, starting with the treachery of the wooden horse. He spoke of the city's final, agonizing hours, the deaths of heroes, his own desperate flight. Landing in Thrace, encountering the Harpies, passing Scylla and Charybdis, the death of his father Anchises in Sicily.
Dido listened, enthralled. His suffering only made him seem greater, nobler. The god's poison worked its devastating magic.
The feast ended. But Dido found no sleep. She wandered her palace halls, haunted by the image of the Trojan hero. Her heart was torn. She remembered her vow to her dead husband, Sychaeus.
Anna, sister, what dreams afflict me? Who is this stranger arrived at our shores? How noble he seems.
If I had not sworn to remain unwed, perhaps I could yield to this one fault.
Sister, why waste your youth in lonely grief? Do you think ashes and buried spirits care for vows? Think of our city, surrounded by hostile tribes, with Trojan arms joined to ours, what glory Carthage could achieve. Perform rites, seek favor from the gods, and find reasons to delay his leaving. Let winter storms be your excuse. Anna's words fanned the flames in Dido's heart, dissolving her guilt, nourishing her hope.
And so, Dido surrendered to her passion. She led Aeneas through her rising city.
The great works of Carthage began to falter. Towers half-built stood idle.
Aeneas lingered, captivated by the queen's beauty and the comfort of her court. Was this the home fate intended after all?
This blossoming love is truly captivating. Let us unite them permanently in marriage, ensuring let us end our strife. Let Dido wed Aeneas. Let Trojans and Tyrians unite as one people. Let us detain him here with us. Very well, sister. Let us trust that fate, and perhaps love, will guide him. Tomorrow, they plan a royal hunt. While they ride out, I shall unleash a black storm. There, if your will matches mine, I shall consecrate their union. This shall be their wedding.
Dawn broke. The royal hunt assembled. Dido, radiant in purple and gold.
Young Ascanius rode eagerly among them. They entered the wild hills, dogs barking, nets ready.
Suddenly, the heavens roared. Juno unleashed her storm. Black rain and...
We must find shelter! Ride for the woods!
The horses won't listen! We're separated!
Watch out for the lightning!
alone, sheltered for the raging storm, the air thick with unspoke passion.
That day was the first day of her death, the first cause of all her sorrows to come. After that day, Dido no longer hid her love. Rumor took flight.
It wasn't an accident. They know who did it. The secret is out. Everyone is talking about it now.
Dido neglects her kingdom, lost in lust with a Trojan refugee.
The rumors reached King Iarbas, a powerful neighboring chieftain whom Dido had scorned. His pride turned to wounded fury.
Jupiter, do you see this? Does your lightning strike in vain? This woman scorns me for a wandering Trojan.
Jupiter heard his prayer. He looked down and saw Aeneas lingering in Carthage, building the city, seemingly forgetting his own destiny.
This delay is unacceptable. Rome's destiny is at stake. Go, son. Fly down to Carthage. Find the Trojan leader. Remand him of Italy, of the kingdom destined for his son, Ascanius. What is he doing, wasting time in Libya? He must sail at once.
Mercury obeyed.
Have you forgotten your quest? Your fate is not in Carthage, but in Rome.
You building walls for Carthage? Forgetting your own kingdom, your own destiny.
The King of Gods himself sends this command. What are you doing here? If not for your own glory, think of your son Ascanius. Italy awaits.
Having spoken, the god vanished like a puff of smoke. Aeneas stood frozen.
His hair stood on end. His voice stuck in his throat. Prepare the fleet. Ready the men. But quietly.
But who can deceive a lover? Dido sensed it.
Traitor! Did you hope to conceal this crime? To steal away from my land in silence? Does our love not hold you? Nor the pledge we made? Nor the thought of Dido dying a cruel death? Because of you, the Libyan tribes hate me. My own Tyrians resent me. My honor is lost. What is left for me, O guest?
Aeneas stood, his gaze fixed, his heart aching. He struggled against his own grief, his own love for her.
O Queen, I will never deny your kindnesses. But I never offered formal marriage.
It is not my own free will that seeks Italy. The gods command it. Mercury himself brought the order.
Cease enslaving yourself and me with these complaints. I seek Italy not of my own accord.
False one! No goddess was your mother! Go! Seek Italy on the winds! Chase your phantom kingdom! But I hope, I pray, you drink your...
She broke off, fainting from grief and rage. Her maids carried her away.
To the ships! Hurry, Trojans! The gods demand we leave this sorrowful shore behind.
From her high tower, Dido watched them. She saw the sails being fitted.
Grant her a delay, Aeneas. Wait for fairer winds.
I cannot. My duty calls me. But Aeneas... Dido's despair turns into a cold.
I have found the magic rites to cure this love, Anna.
Build a large pyre in the inner courtyard, quickly! Place all the relics of the faceless man, his clothes, his sword, their marriage bed itself.
Sister, please wake up. Don't leave me here alone.
Night fell. From her tower, Dido watched. Her grief turned to a final, terrible madness. And you, Tyrians, let there be no love between our nations. Let hatred live forever. She sent Iris down the rainbow path to finally free the
He hardened his heart once more and turned his gaze forward.
But Juno's wrath was not yet spent. Another storm blew them off course, forcing them to land first in Sicily. There, exactly 1 year after his father Anchises had died, Aeneas held magnificent funeral games in his honor.
Burn these ships, ladies! Your wandering ends here! Yes! Burn them all! No more sea! Stop them! The fleet is burning!
Jupiter, father of the gods, look upon our suffering. If my past deeds deserve it, save my...
Aeneas allowed the most weary to remain, founding a new settlement. With his strongest followers, he set sail once more for Italy.
You must seek the Sibyl of Cumae, a powerful prophetess.
You must journey deep into the Underworld, my son, to learn the full extent of your destiny and behold the future glory of Rome.
The god approaches. Italy is yours to seek, but the path is paved with war and sorrow.
O great Apollo, grant me guidance. I beg you, allow me passage to the Underworld.
Apollo seized the Sibyl. Her body convulsed, her voice boomed.
The descent to Avernus is easy, but to retrace your steps and escape to the upper air, First, he must find the Golden Bough, hidden deep within a dark forest, sacred to Proserpina, Queen of the Dead.
Then, 2 doves, his mother's sacred birds, appeared.
Aeneas reached out. Though it resisted slightly, the bough yielded, breaking off easily into...
Now is the time for courage, Aeneas. Draw your sword.
And together, priestess and hero plunged into the winged darkness, beginning. They passed through the monstrous figures haunting the entrance. Grief,
disease, old age. They reached the banks of Acheron, the river of woe. A vast crowd of shades pressed forward, begging for passage.
Hold! This boat is not for the living! Stand back! But the Sibyl revealed the golden bough. Seeing the fatal branch, Charon's anger subsided. But the Sibyl was prepared. She threw the beast a cake, laced with honey and soporific drugs. Stepping over the sleeping hound, they entered the true realm of Hades.
First, they passed the fields of mourning, where those who died of cruel love wandered sadly through hidden paths.
And there, among the weeping shades, Aeneas saw her.
Was it my fault, unhappy Dido? I swear by the stars it was not my will to leave your shore.
Then she turned abruptly and fled back into the shadows. Shaken, Aeneas continued on with the Sibyl.
Elysium, the fortunate fields, a land of perpetual light within the darkness.
Father, it is truly you. Welcome to the fields of Elysium, my son. Your journey is complete.
Joy filled Aeneas. These souls must first drink from the waters of Lethe, cleansing their memory before they can be reborn into the world above. These are the souls to whom fate owes a second body. At the river of forgetfulness they...
And Anchises began his great prophecy, revealing to Aeneas the glorious future, the souls destined to become the heroes of Rome. He showed him Silvius, his future son. Romulus, who would build the walls of Rome.
He showed him heroes of the Republic, Brutus the Liberator, the Scipios, thunderbolts of war, Fabius the Delayer.
He showed him Caesar. And finally, greatest of all, Augustus himself.
Your task, Roman, remember, to rule the peoples with command, to impose the custom of peace, to...
Aeneas listened, his heart filled with awe, finally understanding the true scope. Receive my final counsel for the wars ahead, then embrace my shade one last time.
At long last, they reached the mouth of the Tiber, the river flowing through Latium, the destined land of Hesperia.
Look, we are even eating our tables.
This is it. This is our destined home!
Great King, we are the Trojans, led by Aeneas. We offer these gifts and seek a lasting alliance. Welcome, noble Trojans. The Fates have guided you here, for it is foretold that my...
Seeing Aeneas, noble and clearly favored by the gods, Latinus believed he was the one. He offered peace, land, and Lavinia's hand.
Must Troy rise again on Italian soil? Must I be thwarted? No. If I cannot stop them, I will Alecto, daughter of night, I come eyes from the depths. Bring forth. Go, daughter of night. Sow discord, poison their hearts, turn this peace into bloody war.
They will not take you, my daughter. The Trojans bring only destruction! Mother, please, you are frightening me!
The Trojan has taken your kingdom and your bride. Will you let him mock you?
Will you let this Trojan refugee steal your bride, your honor? When Turnus resisted,
Finally, Alecto needed a spark. She guided Ascania's hunting arrow to strike a stag beloved by the local farmers.
The farmers were enraged. Alecto blew a war horn, fanning the flames. Skirmishes erupted. They are invaders!
They seek to take our lands. But we, the Rutulians, the Latins, the Volscians...
You shall have my support, Trojan, and that of my son, Pallas. We stand with you.
My dearest husband, Aeneas is in grave peril. He needs armor forged by your device.
The war was long and brutal. Turnus fought like a second Achilles, fierce and proud, defending his homeland. Heroes fell on both sides. Young Pallas, entrusted to Aeneas, was slain by Turnus, who arrogantly took his sword belt.
Finally, to end the slaughter, a truce was called. Aeneas and Turnus would meet in single combat to decide the war.
But Juno made one last desperate move, inciting Turnus' nymph sister Juturna to break the truce, plunging the armies back into chaos.
Healed and enraged, Aeneas stormed back into battle, cutting down all in his...
But why must Aeneas triumph?
The Latins resist bravely.
Enough, Juno.
At last, the two champions met. Aeneas, armed by Vulcan, against Turnus, fierce defender of Italy.
Turnus fought bravely, but his mortal sword shattered against Aeneas' divine armor. He turned to flee.
You have won! Take Lavinia! But spare my life, or return my body to my father! I beg you, by the name of your father, show mercy.
You!
Wearing the spoils of my friend, Pallas sacrifices you now! Pallas demands this wound! Pallas!
No mercy.
Aeneas married Lavinia, uniting the Trojans and the Latins, forging a single people as Jupiter had decreed. He founds the city of Lavinium in her honor. His son Ascanius will later found Alba Longa, the precursor to Rome.
Behold, my son, the destiny of Rome. These are the souls who will extend your glory to the...
From the ashes of Troy, through suffering and war, the seeds of Rome were planted, destined to rule the world.
The journey was long, the cost was great, but the eternal city was founded.